What's been up? What's been up?
Well, YouTube is very easy. No, it's not. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Moving up with the Miclettes.
Moving on up.
Mm-hmm. And yes, we've been gone for some time, but we back again. And my name is Joseph.
I'm Sherri.
And what are we talking about today?
We are talking about our 1 year YouTube anniversary.
Yeah.
It's been a minute, but
it has.
We've taken a little hiatus again. And
yeah, we've been busy. We have been very busy. And the time that we have had as downtime, where we may not be busy, has been used to just, recover, rest, relax, spend with our family, spend time with the kids, spend time with each other, spend time as a family. Yeah, man, it's been life.
Yeah.
It's been life. We got to remember we are a family, and we are not a family that lives our lives on camera 100% of the time, and
so with the kids, going back to school, since outside has opened up again, and the schools are open, he's back in the classroom, on the weekends where he's not in the classroom, he's out DJing.
Yeah.
And the editing part of our duo is gone, so he's been busy, and we didn't have any videos lined up, and it was just, we just gonna have to take that L.
Yeah. And
it is what it is.
And we had shared that in some other videos a few months back, right? Our 6 month, I think it was, that we had got to a point where we had fallen behind. We didn't have a catalog of videos ready to go. We didn't have anything in stock. And we were recording one video a week and releasing one video a week, recording, releasing. And it got the best of us. You know what I'm saying? It caught up. It caught up to us. And we do hear a lot of YouTubers talking about how you get to a point where you fall behind, and you're doing just enough to release a video on your schedule, whatever your schedule may be. And it definitely caught up to us. But you had mentioned something earlier in conversation, right? Very early on in our YouTube journey, how many videos were we editing, recording, and releasing a week?
And when we first started, once again, outside was closed, so we had a little bit more time.
Yeah.
We were doing 2 videos a week.
Yeah.
All right, and he was editing them, getting them out, and we was hitting it.
Yeah.
And now it's like
we were thinking of all these fun, creative ideas that we thought would definitely be both informational and entertaining. And we thought we were going to be connecting with couples in a very different way.
That kind of leads to some of the pros and the good things about YouTube. We're discussing topics that we are actually passionate about and putting out content that we enjoyed. So, it wasn't that big of an issue. We were able to get it done because it was something that we enjoyed and liked.
Yeah. Yeah. And we thought, hey, we're a likable couple. People are going to feel us. People are going to like us. People are going to enjoy this content. It's funny. It's entertaining. Or it's informational, right? And so, to your point, we went into the creative process of YouTube with the intents and purposes of helping other people, sharing our journey, sharing what we've learned as a married couple, what we've learned as parents, what we have learned in our financial journey, and even in our professional journeys to an extent. And so the whole point is to share our story to help others.
Yeah. Along with helping other people, it was also just something for us to do together. Like it's our bonding time a little bit,
Yeah.
It's a time we get by ourselves when we tell the kids, like, look, we're about to record, and we get the fine, but at least this is a couple minutes we get by ourselves. So, we took advantage of that.
Yeah. I think something else for me, from a very personal perspective, during the early part of the pandemic, things being shut down, distance learning, distance teaching, not really being able to go anywhere during the day because I was here with the kids, it became something that I was looking forward to do for a creative outlet, right? It was a creative outlet that I was really looking to get into, even pre-pandemic, right? Even pre-pandemic, I was trying to get a bug in your ear talking about, hey, let's try YouTube channel, right? We can create stuff that I think people will enjoy listening to and watching. And a number of different ideas ran through my mind. But it was just something that I felt I had to do for myself from a creative outlet perspective. It was something that was going to be positive for me. It was going to be something that I could learn, because I'd never, ever learned anything about recording, editing, video, nothing. So
I still don't know.
Right?
Just kidding.
And this journey actually has been really fun for me from that perspective, right? I feel like I've learned something new and I can show something new to somebody else, you know? So what about the realities, right? It's like the meme, right? This is what the outfit looked like online that you ordered.
And this is what you got.
This is what you got, right? This is what you saw online when you ordered it. That's what arrived in the mail, you know? So the realities of YouTube, and we hear this from many people, but it's not what you may think it's going to be when you first step into that journey as a creator. And you really don't know what you're getting yourself into, but your perception is what you see through these other creative people, what their journeys look like, what their channels look like. And oh yeah, I know somebody who's got 80,000 followers and somebody who's making $3,000 a month on YouTube from ad fees and this and that, and they've got this deal with this company and they're getting checks in the mail like, oh man, they just retired from their job and quit their job, right? And then the reality is you're starting from the ground level. And that in and of itself is the struggle, right? I think that there are YouTube creators, content creators, YouTube channels that see a lot of fast growth, faster than you could even imagine, based on whatever content they're making. And the reality is that's not going to apply to everybody.
Yeah.
That didn't apply to us, right?
Let us put that out there.
Yeah. That didn't apply to us because I think that we serve a specific community, right? I think that our niche is a very specific community that, you know, is going to come to our channel for specific information. So you have the time aspect, right? The realities of time. How much time does it take? How much time does it require, right?
A lot.
And it does, right? You have to make the time to record. You have to make the time to edit. You have to make the time to
research
your topic. You have to make the time to publish your content, right? And when you are a working family like ourselves, or a working couple like ourselves, and you have a family, right? It's going to take a lot of time. You quickly realize no matter how bad you really want to do it, because we still do want to do it, it's going to require more time than you think.
Like we said, researching, like you kind of have to have a plan. You definitely, I think you'll succeed a little bit more if you kind of have your videos lined up, know what you're going to talk about, have your outlines ready. You know, once again, that all comes back to time. Like, you know, getting that stuff done and setting aside the time to actually do that, because it, you know, it takes a lot more than just being like, oh, I think I'm gonna talk about this. So, you know, if you're, especially if you're putting out, you know, videos and content that you actually do need to research in order for you to provide the correct information to people, especially when it comes to finances, you need to provide the correct information. You know, granted, don't listen to what a lot of stuff on videos from YouTube. You still need to do your own research, but
100%.
You know, when people are providing you information, you would still like for them to provide you with the correct info. You know, the reality, I should say, in regards to YouTube is just, you know, when you put out this video, you're like, oh, that's such a good topic. Oh, it's so great. And then you just feel like, 3 views? Like, what? Like, you know, this is some good information. And sometimes it just doesn't work like that. And I don't know if it's because of algorithms or if it's because people don't see your videos or whatever the case may be. But, you know, it can be a little disheartening sometimes when you put in all the work and all the research and all the time and all that. And then, you know, your videos are hardly ever seen. So,
which takes me back to the comment. It's all about the journey. It's all about the process, right? And sometimes we have to realize that although I'm producing something for other people, I'm benefiting from it, right? We learned through that process.
A lot. Yeah.
We've learned so much through the process and researching all the topics that we've discussed on camera, that even if it was 5 people that watched or 5 views that, you know, that we got on a video, we felt like, hey, we just learned something that's valuable for us.
I like what you did there. You recycled that negative into a positive. Okay.
That's what we're trying to do.
Yes,
baby.
you know, we're getting our education on.
We try to keep it positive.
Yes.
You know? And so the reality is just that, right? You may not have the views, you may not have the viewership or even the followers, but if you're producing content that you also benefit from, then, you know, maybe it's not a completely negative situation.
I guess that's why they say do it because you want to do it and because you enjoy it.
Yes.
You know.
Which then takes me to my other reality, which is feeling obligated. Whew. There were many a times over this last 12 months where we just wanted to relax. We just, hey, it's a Friday night. Let's just enjoy. Let's watch a movie. Let's throw a movie on. Let's just not record. And then you're like, nah, we got to get a video done, right? We got to get a video done, all right? Or hey, let's do this. And then like, nah, I got to get this editing done.
Yeah.
You know, and you feel obligated, right? You really do feel obligated, not just because you feel like I got to do this for the 100 subscribers that I have on my channel, but for me.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you don't want to let yourself down. You don't want to feel like you did not fulfill a commitment that you made for yourself. And that's something I took personal. Like that I'll be honest. Like I probably felt more of that than I should have, you know, but I felt like, damn, I'm letting myself down. I made a commitment to me. I made a commitment to you, you know, and I didn't want to let myself or you down, you know? And so you get to a point where you feel obligated. So if you feel obligated in your journey of YouTube to make videos and to stick to a schedule, maybe that's a sign that you need to scale back, right? Maybe that schedule is not the right schedule for you. Maybe that video is not the right video for you. And maybe your purpose needs to be revisited.
You know, after all of those ups and downs, those realities, after, you know, thinking YouTube was so
easy.
Yeah, easy, and you know, just all those thoughts you had before you start the channel, like, oh, you know, we can do it, blah, 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 you know.
If they can do it, we can do it. If that video can get 80,000 views, mine can get 40,000.
Right, and then the reality's hitting you, like, well, damn, how are you getting 80,000 views, 2 million views, and you just staring at a cat? You know, it just. So I think for us, you know, it's something we still want to do. And, you know, we still hope to put out content, you know, that is educational and that we are also learning from. And, you know, but I think we are deciding to scale back to maybe twice a month just because, like we said before, school, sports, you know, him DJing, him back to teaching. And it's just, you know, otherwise we'll have to split up and split our duo and have either one of us be on the screen at a time. You know, we'll have to discuss it and see what works best.
But here's something for those of you watching: what kind of content would you like us to do? Right? Like, what kind of content do you want coming from the Miclettes? What would you like us to talk about? What would you like us to cover? Because so many times we go into a video brainstorming session where we think this is a good idea, or she'll text me, hey babe, what do you think about this topic? What do you think about this idea? And most of the times, 9 times out of 10, we're like, let's do it, you know? And I think that's part of the process as well, moving forward, where we need to be like, but what do people want to hear?
Well, drop a comment down below.
Drop a comment.
You know, let us know what you want us to talk about.
There you go. So thank you for being part of this journey over the past 12 months. Thank you for all of you who have watched the videos. Thank you for all of you who have commented, who have followed and subscribed to the channel. For those of you who have shared videos, we really appreciate it. Trust us, we really do appreciate it. And with as much as we're doing this for us, we are also doing it for you as well. If you feel like any of our content has provided value to your life, please let us know. We want to hear how we have been able to serve you, how we have helped you, how we have added value to any part and any aspect of your life. So please share that with us.
So thank you once again, and remember to
Hold up. Why are you so far to this side? Like, look, I'm
wow.
Look.
Really, it's the end of the video, and now you
yeah, man. Like I keep
Ew.
no, because look, I just realized it when you put your hand on my leg. I was like, dang, I'm falling out of the screen.
Wow.
Jeez.
You're a mess.
Dude,
Anyways,
look at that.
Can I take us out or what? Thank you for joining us once again. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below. Once again, let us know if we've added value or if there's anything you want us to talk about in particular for the future videos. And keep moving up with the Miclettes.
Thank you for being here, y'all.